guys, it's Marissa, and today's video is going to be period life hacks for summer. I haven't done a period life hacks in a hot minute, and I feel like summertime is like the perfect time to do a period life hacks. So yeah, that's what today is. So summer means swimming and pool parties and beaches and vacations and water parks and theme parks and all that good stuff. And we've definitely done a lot of period life hacks before, especially swimming on your period, things like that. But today is just gonna be some, life hacks for summer. Some of these might be like you've already heard of them, but I feel like it's always good to it's always good to have like a refresher every summer of like some of my favorite period life hacks. So for me personally, I get very bloated on my period, and so whenever I go to the pool or the beach or a water park or whatever, I like to wear a dark one piece instead of a bikini because I just feel more comfortable in it. I feel like it gives me more coverage, makes me feel a little more confident, it hides a little more. The best summer life hack of all is get a cat! Eee! Sushi! Ah! Prefer dark colors to light colors for swimsuit, especially on your period, because they just tend to make you look a little more flawless. They tend to like hide a couple more imperfections and things like that. And I feel like it's just, I don't know, I just feel more comfortable like, oh, if I do get a leak or something, like no one will be able to see it if I'm wearing all black, And dark colors just tend to camouflage like bulges and if you got a little cellulite going on, had a few too many donuts, which I usually do, whereas white tends to highlight them more. So yeah, I mean, it just depends what you're more comfortable with, but I feel like for me this is like, ooh, this is like not even a period life hack, it's like a period must have. And yeah, dark colors doesn't necessarily mean black. It could mean like dark purple, dark blue, dark green, things like that. And I just feel like they're just more flattering, and you could still be fun with it and like have a little pop of color in there, but I like to keep it mostly dark colors on my period. I also like wearing swim shorts over my bathing suit, like if I have some, or just if I feel like it. I feel like no one's really gonna question like, oh, why is she wearing swim shorts? Because they're so cute and like cool, and I don't know, they're meant for swimming. Yeah, there's so many surf shorts and board shorts that are made to be worn in the water, so no one's gonna be like, this is suspicious. Because it's like, I feel like lots of like surfers and stuff wear board shorts. And I like wearing these when I go to water parks, regardless of whether I'm on my period. I mean, especially on my period, but regardless of whether I'm on my period, because I feel like when you go down the water slide, you always get a really bad wedgie. And also you don't have to worry about like your bottoms coming off when you go down a water slide or something like that. So I feel like shorts is just like it's a little insurance policy, if you will. So black bike shorts are so trendy now. I mean, you can wear them on their own. Some people will wear them under like skirts and stuff, which I always do. I really love these on my period. Like, you will always see me wearing black bike shorts when I'm on my period, especially in summer, because it just secures your pad in place. It's not gonna be moving around. You don't have to worry about like it falling out. And the thing is, I feel like pads don't fall out, but panty liners, sometimes I'm wearing a panty liner and I'm scared it's gonna fall out because it doesn't have wings, it doesn't have any protection. So I feel like these are like perfect, just secure everything in place, make sure nothing's popping out or showing or anything like that. Yeah, so I love to wear these under skirts, under dresses, and it's just great because you can move around and you get some protection. So it's statistically proven that when you are on your period, you tend to shop a lot more than usual. So one thing I've been doing lately, because we all know I'm a bit of a shopaholic on my period, has been using Fetch Rewards, who is also the sponsor of today's video. So Fetch is an app that you download, and whenever you go shopping, you scan your receipt and it gives you rewards, but it is seriously like the coolest app ever. And I love it because you can literally earn points from anywhere. Like, it doesn't have to be a big like name brand store like Target or something. You can literally scan, and I downloaded it, scanned a few receipts, and literally had over 7,000 points just from doing a few receipts. And I can redeem that for money to Amazon, to Starbucks, like literally anywhere you can think of, Domino's, Ulta, like pretty much anywhere you can think of getting rewards from, you can get rewards from there. And it's actually so fun. Like when you get in a scanning mood, watching the rewards go up, it kind of became a challenge where Sean and I were running around the house trying to find receipts to scan. It became like a game almost. And I love just browsing the rewards section. They have so many, you know, retail stores, food places, clothing stores, whatever shopping you could imagine, even like magazine subscriptions and things like that. So something else that's really, really cool is that I do a lot of my shopping online. I do a lot of my shopping on Amazon. So you can actually link your email to it, and then you just click this e-receipt button and it scans all of your online purchases and it automatically gives you points for them. So I don't have to I don't need a physical receipt too if I'm online shopping. So that's really cool too, because like that adds up, and oftentimes I forget like what I even bought. So yeah, you just hit the e-receipt button and it checks all of your online purchases in the last 2 weeks. And you guys can click the link below to get 3,000 points when you scan your first receipt. So definitely go check it out if you shop, if you buy anything like me, and especially if you are a shopaholic on your period. So one thing I like to do is always change my pad more often than not, especially during summer. I so much with tampons, but with pads in the summer heat, oof, you just get so unbelievably sweaty. Like even my butt gets sweaty. Do you ever sit down on a concrete bench in summer and then you stand up and you've got like horrible butt sweat and thigh sweat and armpit sweat and under boob sweat and just every kind of sweat that there is. So having a couple extra pads on standby is like holy grail. And not just carrying spare pads, but I also like to carry usually at least one spare pair of undies during summer, just because when I'm changing my pads so often and when I'm getting really, you know, sweaty down there and like my butt's sweaty and all that stuff, I don't want to keep putting a fresh pad on like wet, damp, sweaty undies. Like, I'm sorry if that sounds gross, but this is just the real talk right here. I don't want to keep putting fresh pads on like sweaty undies, so it's just nice to, you know, once in a while be able to just change your undies, put on a nice fresh pair along with a fresh pad. I feel like, oh my god, especially at theme parks, this is like, oh, like the heavens opened up. Yeah, no, this is like, you will not find me at any theme park without like 2 spare pairs of undies. Like, I'm not even kidding you, especially when you go on water rides too. Oh, that's like the worst. So yeah, definitely spare pair of undies as well as extra pad. So it's always good to drink a refresher from Starbucks instead of an iced coffee. Definitely try and stay away from iced coffee and super caffeinated things if you can. Like, definitely, you know, you can get the mango dragon fruit refresher, a pink drink, a very berry hibiscus. They got all sorts of refreshers at Starbucks, and they are delicious. And they just have so much less caffeine, so they're going to, you know, mess with your hormones a lot less. And also they're super refreshing and delicious. And also, one thing I will say, and I don't know if this is TMI, but when I drink too much iced coffee when I'm on my period, it aggravates my stomach and it gives me diarrhea. I don't care if that's TMI, y'all. It's the truth. It does. Oh, and you can even drink boba. I love boba. And I've gotten Shauna into boba. Definitely, like, you know, less caffeinated drinks. Because I mean, milk tea and stuff, like, it's still gonna have caffeine in it. probably, but you know, it's gonna be a lot less than coffee. Like coffee is just way worse, so nothing, you know, even like a chai tea or something, like nothing's gonna come close to iced coffee. My next tip is to not just have pads and tampons floating around in your purse, and this is one that I'm sometimes guilty of, but I like to put them in just a tiny little pouch and zip them up in my purse. This way they're super like easy to find, very convenient. You know, obviously it adds a little bit of privacy too. I mean, these are kind of big to be pad bags, but you get my point. And also, like, you usually don't have that many pockets in summer. I don't know, if you're wearing like, depending on like what kind of, you know, shorts or pants or dress you wear or something, like you don't always have that much like pocket space and stuff. So sometimes you really have like no choice but to keep pads and tampons in your bag. And sometimes when you're out in public, like if you're paying for something or if you're at a theme park and you're looking for your tickets or something, you know, you've got to like really kind of rustle through your bag. And I mean, I know some people can get embarrassed or shy, especially I feel like if you're younger. I mean, I'm personally at the point where I literally do not care. I don't even give it a second thought when someone like looks through my bag and there's like 500 pads in there. But I know like for some people it can be like uncomfortable, so it's like obviously you got to do what's best for you. You got to make sure you feel comfortable. But for me, I also like it because I feel like it just keeps everything in one place. I find that when I have like a big Mary Poppins size bag and I carry it everywhere, so when I have so many pads and tampons, I really don't even know what I have or where it is. So sometimes like a tampon or a pad will get stuck at the bottom in the corner and I won't even know that I have it or that it's there. So I just like kind of like organizing it and keeping it more together. Yeah, but I know when I was younger, I definitely didn't want anyone to like see my pad, especially when you're like a young girl and there's like a really like older man security that's like checking your bag. Like it can be a little nerve-wracking or like uncomfortable. So I feel like this was just great for me because it really made me feel more comfortable. It really just gave me a little bit of privacy. And you can find these at like literally anywhere, the cute little makeup bags. Like you can get them even at the dollar store. You can get them anywhere for like a couple bucks, Targets. And yeah, it's just great to pop all your stuff in there. You can put some like fresh wipes in there too. Maybe a couple little like Advil packets if you have them. And you could just use a jewelry bag. Sometimes they're big enough to like squeeze a couple period products in there, but I prefer bags with zippers because I feel like jewelry bags usually have drawstrings to them, and I feel like that can be kind of inconvenient if you're just trying to, you know, quickly get a pad out or something. So yeah, I definitely always like to keep my stuff organized. I feel like it's just the best way for summer, because I mean I feel like winter, like whatever. So yeah, I feel like just having a makeup bag is like really convenient. So yeah, those were some period life hacks. Hope you guys liked this video, and let me know what your guys' like summer period life hacks are. Did I miss any, or what's your favorite Starbucks drink? Oh yeah, that's a good one. And don't forget, I will link Fetch Rewards down below for you guys if you guys want to download it, get a bunch of rewards. I have like free Starbucks waiting for me now just from scanning my receipts. So yeah, it's awesome. And I love you guys. Mwah. Big kiss and bye guys.